So, good morning, fam. Listen, I sincerely hope that this day is meeting you well and that it is treating you well. I don't know about you, but anytime the sun gets to caress my cheek, I'm in a good mood. So, I am excited. Yes, I am. I am excited to talk to you about pain. Not because I pain, but because I know that this moment, this space, this time, this could be the beginning of your journey to conquering pain. And not just for you, but for your family members and for your patients and for your neighbors and your community. So, yes, listen, let's talk about it because there is there is a reality about pain that unless you are going through it, you don't really know. And there are some things that we tend to lean towards when it comes to what pain is and how it happens and how it affects other things like depression. And so we often have to ask the question like which came first? Was it the depression or was it the the pain? And you've got people on both sides of that argument. Well, I'm going to break it down to you so we can all feel, live, and move better and understand it. So, here's the thing when we talk about pain in the healthcare space as practitioners, as providers, um, I, I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I'm also a health and wellness coach. So, I work with people who are conquering pain on a daily basis. And for 14 years, I've been helping people figure out the mindset, the motives, and the means to really take their lives back when it comes to what is most commonly the biggest issue, which is pain. 50 million people are struggling with pain on a daily basis, which is affecting their ability to live healthy and happy and to work and to take care of their families and to take care of themselves. So this is a big thing. And when we look at what life looks like for people in chronic pain, depression is a big part of that. So let's break it down and let's really understand what that looks like because if we understand it better, we know how to honor it better and how to honor ourselves and others in our community, then that's where the healing happens. So when we look at what pain is, we know that pain is a very personal and subjective experience. There's no there's no one person's pain experience that is just like the next person. So we got to stop treating it that way. And traditionally, as a healthcare system, we've always broken pain down into three sources or three types of pain. And that, like the first one is nociceptive pain. We call it nociceptive pain. And that literally just means pain that comes from like your systems, like inflammation, right? This is something that may kind of take over your whole body. Think of arthritis, think of inflammatory um, processes or diseases, even like fibromyalgia. These nociceptive pain experiences are pointed towards like your nervous system and holistic systems of your body, right? And so we think, oh, well, if that's the issue, then we just need to get a medication that is going to stop that. Let's stop the nerves from sending the pain signals, or stop the nerve pain, or stop the pain nerves in your body. So we give you the medicine, and it does all the things it does to you, except it doesn't really wipe away the pain, unfortunately. Then you've got the second kind of source, if you will, of pain, which is like neuropathic. This is the tricky one. This is the one we don't like to talk about because neuropathic pain is pain that we call that, and I don't say this, but other people say this a lot. It's in your mind, right? This is, oh, it's all in your head. This is the pain that's in your head. And if you've listened to me talk about pain, that's just BS because telling people that what they feel and what they experience is all in their head or it's just not real or you can't find it in their body is a disgrace because that's not a real experience. We are more than just a brain making up an experience for whatever reason we like to um, judge people for. So we're going to just throw that one out the window too, because there's no such thing as just pain that's just in your head. All right. So if people tell you or treat you like you're crazy because of what you feel and what you experience genuinely, I need you to know that I see you and that there are those of us out here who see you. And we honor what your experiences are. So we're going to start there. And the third type, the third area is what we call myofascial pain. Now, as a physical therapy doctor, that's the pain that people come to see me for. This is why doctors send their patients to me and my colleagues, because they don't know what to do once your body has healed, right? You sprain your ankle, you break your arm, you have an injury, you get cut or something like that, and you hurt. And so obviously that pain is supposed to come from your body and the injury to your body. Well, what we now know is that that injury, however real and significant and painful, that could have easily healed and likely to have healed itself because your body's magnificent like that. It healed itself 6 months ago. Why is there still pain? Oh, it's because you broke your leg or you sprained your ankle. Or no, we've got to throw that out the window because we're a lot more complex than that. And when we see people whose x-rays and MRIs and imaging has shown very clearly and distinctly that they have healed and yet their pain still stays, then no, we can't just blame it on the body. We can't just blame it on the muscle and the bones. All right? So let's throw all of that out the window and let's honor the fact that you as a person are so much more beautifully complex than that, than just three categories, right? Pain doesn't just mean injury, right? And here's where we come into the exciting news, the exciting discoveries, the exciting knowledge and power that we have in really conquering pain and healing pain is that we know that pain doesn't mean that you are injured. Pain is just a signal. This is a pain. Pain is your brain trying to get your conscious attention on the inside about something going on with your body. And it's not always an injury, it's not always hurt, right? That pain can be just a signal that, you know what, something's up with your emotions. Something is up with your feelings right now. And we need you to attend to it. You see, pain affects your emotions. And vice versa, your emotions affect your pain experience, which is why it's so hard for us to really sometimes try to answer questions like which came first, the pain or the depression. So let's get down to that, right? We know that your emotions, what you feel in a moment, be it despair, be it anger, be it fear, be it disappointment, be it rejection, be it joy, be it happiness, right? Be it a beautiful reflection, that's going to literally affect how you perceive and how you feel your pain in that moment and beyond. So we have to highlight and know and honor that connection. That connection is where the healing happens, right? So when we know that your emotions affect your pain and your pain vice versa affect your emotions, there's power in that. There is so much power, right? And influence that we can have in that space. So then it doesn't become so foreign for us to understand and to honor stress and hardship can affect pain and your experience of pain, and it can even cause your pain, right? So there's a study that was done in the Journal of Neuropsychiatry, and they recognized how important it is for us to honor the fact that your stress in your life with dealing with chronic pain can literally cause you to develop depression over time. Yeah, the stress and the pain can come first, and the depression can come as a response to it. Depression, withdrawing yourself from your life, feeling like there's no way out, feelings that tell you in images and in thoughts that you are never going to see better days can come from the stress of dealing with a pain that you have no answers for, with a pain that although your doctor and the system, and I'm not negating, I'm also not shading doctors in the system as a whole, because it's here to support us, but it's just janky, and not in any one particular person or specialty, but as a whole, it's janky. So so when we think about it, your experiences, even though they don't fit into those three categories, because you're a much more complex person than that, your experiences they can trigger you to develop depression and depressive disorders that are going to need more than just a pill or a surgery, right? Or a certain exercise, magical exercise. You're more complex than that. You're going to need more than just that. And so what we know and understand is that for people to feel better, to live better, to move better, to have more joy, to have more peace, to have more activity, to have more life, we gotta see the person and honor the person, not just their biology, but also their psychology and their social sphere and life. We got to take a holistic view and a holistic approach to actually conquering that pain and that depression and everything that comes with it as a whole. So I hope that encourages you to know that there are those of us out here who see you and want to see all of you and treat and and heal all of you, because that's the mission. So what that looks like is our focus on not just the symptoms of your pain, not just you not being able to move or not being able to think and not being able to live your life well, but also restoring your life. We got to start there. Listen, that when I tell you that my mission is to provide holistic training and support to help increase your inner peace and your profits, that's pain management, baby. That's We got to start there if we're going to make a difference in people's lives, because if you're so stressed out over the pain that means you can't make the money that you need to support your family, and now you're depressed, we can't just give you pills. We can't just tell you, oh, just go to therapy. It don't work like that, right? I know some of you hear me because I'm talking to you. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about your family members. I'm talking about your neighbors. I'm talking about your coworkers, right? So so when we get to the restoration of life, we get to the restoration of your spirit, we get to the restoration of your strength. This is where we conquer pain and where we heal and we take back life and lives on scale. You hear me? This is what I need you to do. I want you to join me. I want you to join me. I want you to get in this space of restoration so that we can conquer pain together. I am extremely excited and elated to bring to Oklahoma City the OKC Conquer Pain Workshop. And this is where we begin on April 29th, right here in Oklahoma City. I'm partnering with Rose State College, and we are going to open up the doors and the floodgates for healing and for conquering pain and taking our lives back. April 29th, we are going to bring the entire community together so that we can restore everything that pain has taken from you and your family all together. And we're going to celebrate conquering pain. I want you to go to my website, wpw2020.com. There, under events, you're going to see our OKC Conquer Pain Workshop, where you can register and get your ticket and come to this workshop. I, so, the things that I'm talking about with you all right now, I wrote a book about it, because it's not enough to talk about it. We have to put the skills and the tools and the resources together in the hands of not just those in pain, but those who are supporting and loving on those who are in pain, those who are treating those in pain, so that we can, as a community, conquer pain together. So the stuff I'm talking about right now, how to restore life, how to lean into that restoration, how to lean into that mindset, how to lean into those skills and tools of taking our lives back. Listen, there's a guidebook, step by step. I want to put that in your hands. Come to this Conquer Pain workshop and register right now, and you get that book right now. I'm giving it to you now so you can already start your journey. I want you to begin to heal and find this community and put these skills and tools together on the spot. This is why you get the book for free when you register for the workshop. This is why you get to connect with me and my partners and my friends immediately just by registering for the workshop right now. This is why you get to see who our vendors and who our healers are that's going to be at this workshop, because this is not some quiet come sit down in your chair, let's just talk about the pain and no, this ain't that. We're having a DJ turn up some tunes. We're having vendors and healers come out and share their power and their strength and their support for you and your family members. I'm having PTs and OTs and personal trainers and spiritual healers and Reiki healers and massage therapists and dietitians and nutritionists and healthy food vendors and insurance vendors and agencies to come and help you figure out that part. We're having we're having a celebration for conquering pain, and I can tell you we're going to walk out of there feeling better already, because that's what restoration looks like. Man, if you're not tapped in, then you're just committing to hurting more. You're committing to your family hurting more. And I don't say that in a judgmental manner. I'm just telling you that the power of restoration and healing is in taking action and showing up for yourself, showing up for your family, acknowledging what you feel, what you go through, and knowing that this is not the end of it. Your life doesn't have to continue just like that because it happens to be like this in the moment. This is why we know that conquering the depression that often comes with pain, really getting through those experiences and those mindsets and those that suffering, it starts here. It starts here. So I'm excited for you all, and I'm excited with you all to bring to life your life. I want you to register with us, connect with us, go to our website at wpw2020.com, and let's conquer pain together. Let's celebrate the life that we deserve, and let's take it back. Because, yeah, for a lot of people, the pain came first, the stress came next, and the depression followed in quickly. But it doesn't have to end there, because it don't matter which came first, the chicken or the egg. We cracking eggs and making omelets around here. I can't wait to celebrate with you. I can't wait for you to join me on April 29th here in Oklahoma City at the OKC Conquer Pain Workshop. And listen, go to the website and go click on the logos of our partners and our healers and our vendors right now, because they might have a free ticket for you. Like, seriously, they may be holding on to a free ticket this morning. I mean, I ain't gossiping. I'm just saying you may want to reach out to them and see if they can slide you one or two of those free tickets so we can all celebrate together, because we want the whole community to be there and to come out. I hope this really spoke to you. I hope this helped you this morning. I hope that you feel seen and heard and appreciated and honored. And if it wasn't for you, I want you to share and comment and tag who this is for so that they can get that message and they can be a part of a tribe who is here for them. I'm on my way to go help out some of my friends in the clinic. So I'm excited, I'm elated, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. And I'm grateful for the passion and the provision to be able to serve. I want you all to have an amazing day and be well. We'll see you next time.